Hello, welcome to another Path to Fitness, episode 4, I think. It is currently Sunday, November 18th, 2018, and I didn't make a video last week. I got caught up in work and school and everything, and then I thought I might as well wait, since by the time I had time, it was like Thursday. And I was like, I'd just do the roundup for both weeks. Last week, I didn't lose any weight. I kept hitting my calories. I kept eating pizza at Marco's, and 3 slices have like 1,000 calories in them. No good. No bueno. This week though, this past week, I lost 2 pounds. Yeah. Now I'm down to 258 pounds. Yeah, it's been going pretty good. I've moved a lot of stuff. Now I'm sitting in the bedroom where I've moved my sitting area. I got the air on. I'm sure that's in the video. And I have the jar on behind me. Finishing up some last minute clothes. But yeah, this week's been a bit of a hard one. Last week I met my personal trainer. That was awesome. I didn't meet him. I already knew him. His name was Dustin something at the rec. And he's really cool. Definitely feel like he can teach me a lot, and I feel like he's there to help me, and not just I'm paid to do this, but I feel like he really cares. Because he seems really cool. But yeah, he showed me he wants to build my shoulder cuffs up. Because he said that's one of the most common injuries when people start like weightlifting and everything. So he's got me doing a bunch of shoulder cuff exercises. And I did real good. Last week, I went to the rec five times. I didn't go Saturday because there was a football game and the rec closes early, along with the parking lots being closed all day. There's the parking lot for the recreational center at Marshall is the football stadium parking lot, so you can't park there without paying, of course. You could pay your $20 parking fee or whatever. No. Another day it didn't work out. I think it was Wednesday, because Wednesday I have school from 8 to 5, and every Wednesday they have me closing the store. So I go in at 6 and go home at like 11:30 at night. Obviously, there's no time to go to the recreational center then. But this week's been terrible. I haven't went to the rec this week since it was Tuesday, and the reason for that is just the world's been beating me down, my man. Had just problems at home, and like with my girlfriend. I was trying to break up with her, but she was not having it, and it was still in the process of trying to get her to move out, and she's got to find a place first, so that's why I moved into the bedroom. But so that's been keeping me up. Like, she has been keeping me up till 2-3 in the morning, and I normally go to bed at 12, so it's been just exhausting me. But then not only that, this week at work, I'm supposed to work 5 days. I asked to work 4, but until we get another driver, I can't go down to 4 days. So and I've had to work extra shifts because it's the 6th season, so I've worked 6 days this week along with school. It's killing me. We just finished the week. I just got home from work. I don't have my work clothes on or anything, but I ended up working like 37 and a half hours this week, almost full time. I made a lot of money, don't get me wrong. As a delivery driver, in tips this week, I've made over $300. Fantastic. But obviously it takes a toll, mentally. You have to keep going back and back and back. And I just haven't been able to make it to working out. Like, I lost 2 pounds this week, but when I say that, I weighed myself Wednesday or Thursday, so I could tell my personal trainer. And I've been eating out a lot these past 3 days, just because my mom took me and my brother to Red Lobster today for the endless shrimp, which I think made me sick. And yesterday she took us out again because I had a flat tire. Oh, okay. Let me go through my week here. So Wednesday, like I said, I get straight out of class and I close. I close the store, and that gives me no time. It gives me like an hour window, and that's barely. Like, there's also travel time and everything. So I don't really have any time on Wednesday to work out, but I knew that, and I was cool with that. I expected that. But then on Thursday, I came into my personal training session. It's usually on Thursdays, and I went in, I texted the guy. I waited like 5 minutes after, 12:05, because I meet him at 12. And I texted him, I said, hey man, are you here? And he said, sorry, I'm not. He was like, my bad. He said the machines, like their personal trainer schedule maker machine things, he said those broke yesterday, like Wednesday. And he didn't know about it until I, asked if he was there, and that means that he'd have to reschedule. And I was like, all right, I thought it'd be like Friday. No, reschedule to next week. And he, he felt really bad. He was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't know, and I didn't mean it. And next week's Thanksgiving week, so, I went in on Thursday, and I was gonna work out then since I was at the rec, but I just went home. I didn't feel good. Mentally, I was really looking forward to this personal training session. I've been working really hard the week before in building that shoulder cup, doing all the exercises, had hour sessions at the rec, sweating, I felt really good. And then all of a sudden, now it's next week. So I was like, ugh. So I just went home. I said I'll do it later, because I worked at 4 to 8 that night, and the rec doesn't close until, I think, 11 on Thursdays. Yeah, 11 on Thursdays. So I went to work. But someone had called off. So instead of 4 to 8, I worked 4 to 11. And, that's closing, so I got out at like 11:30. But because I had planned to work out between 8 and 11, those plans were obviously canceled. So I didn't get a workout Thursday. Friday came by, and I was going to work out then because I only have class from 8 to 8:50 in the morning. And, but on that day, they had a big order at work, so they wanted me to come in from 11 to 3. And it's like, alright, 11 to 3. The problem with that is that I also had a shift from 5 to close. Or I think it was 5 to 10. So, I came in 11 to 3. I stayed till 4, regrettably. I didn't want to, but we were busy enough or whatever. And finally 4 came around. I was like, can I go home? And they let me go home. But like, I got home and I had an hour. I had an hour of time before I had to go right back to work. 8 to 8:50, I got out of class, went to work at 11. No, I didn't even go to class that day because, like I said, my girlfriend, she kept me up all night. I was exhausted. I got up. I went straight to work. It was like 10 o'clock, so I got ready and I went to work. I got off at 4, got home about like 4:15, waited around for like 40 minutes, went right back to work. And the rec was closed by the time I got out. So, I did that. And Saturday, there's another Marshall game, so the rec parking lot and everything is closed. And, I worked too on that day, 4 to close or something. And, so I just didn't feel like going in. But, it wasn't just that. I thought I might go in for like an hour, like park somewhere else and just walk, because they're open until 12. They're open until noon. I was like, I'll just get up early and go, but, I was kept up all night again. And then when I did get up, my tire was flat. So I had to spend the day at the shop. I ended up getting to work at 6:30 instead of 4:30, like I was supposed to. And, I called him ahead of time, and I said I'm going to be late. So that sucked. And then, today, Sunday, sleep is bad again. I was kept up again. And, yeah, I just, I've been up since, like 11 in the morning. I usually get up at 8:30. I go to sleep at 12. I get up at 8:30. I shower at night. So, I just started that. I used to shower in the morning. I shower at night so I can get up, use the bathroom, and just go on my day. It's a good way that I like to start my day. And it works within my schedule. The air's turning back on again. Sorry about that. But yeah, and today I've been up. But today, my last day off was Monday. And today was supposed to be my second day off of the week on Sunday. But someone called off again, so me being the nice person I am, couldn't say no. I always think about it like, what if I had to work and someone called off? Because that means that everyone's got to pick up that slack. And I just don't like the idea of no one taking the shift. Because if I was in the position of having to work with no one to cover for the person that called off, I have to do more work now. And I know they, feel the same way. So I work. And I know the day I'm sick, they're not going to answer my phone calls, ask them to cover for me. But, that's it, right? I'm looking for another job. I get a lot of money from tips, but honestly, it's just exhausting. Because the schedules are random, too. They're never consistent. And I'm exhausted. Tomorrow's my first day off since last Monday. Literally 7 straight days. 6 work days, and then I finally get a day off on Monday, and I'm gonna have to do homework on that day because I don't have any time, so yeah, I lost 2 pounds, but it's been a pretty rough one, but it's alright. Stay strong. I'll keep it on, and I will go to the rec hopefully tomorrow. They have Thanksgiving hours this week, so it's a little harder to get in there, but I will work to get there. I do not plan to give up. I'm just exhausted now. But tonight, get a rest in. Won't work tomorrow, even if they ask me. And yeah, I'm looking forward to my day off. So in closing, I'll show the cats. Since he's chilling. Look at that guy. Jax. Isn't he cute? I know. He's so cute. Alright, well, love you guys. Love your future self. Let's keep rocking it. I'll see y'all next week. Thanks. Bye.